Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. Depending on where you are, this is B again today. I'm excited because I'm going to try a recipe for the first time. Not for the first time, I've done it years ago. I even forgot about that dessert. It's a dessert called Blan Manje in Haiti. So we call it Blan Manje. Blanc means white. Manger means something that you eat. So because almost everything in this is white, Haitian, we don't just, waste time trying to figure out name for things. We just call it blanc manger, meaning white food, basically. So this is not my recipe. I had to reach out to a friend on our group page. Her name is Renee Margaret Aubour. Renee Margaret Aubour, credit to you for sharing your recipe with us. And here's her recipe. Sorry, I'm holding the camera here. The recipe is for 2 cans of condensed sweet milk, 3 cans of evaporated milk, 2 cans of coconut milk, 3/4 cup of water, 4 packs of gelatin, 2 cans of fruit cocktail, some salt, and some vanilla extract, okay? So that's her recipe. It's a basic recipe. I tweaked it a little bit. We're gonna try now. If we fail this, you're all gonna witness that because I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I'm going to not add water to it, okay? I'm gonna remove the water and I'm gonna try not to add the gelatin to it. So we're gonna control the thickness together and see what we end up with, okay? So again, credit for Renee Margaret Aubour. Thank you so much for sharing that and allowing us to share with everybody else here. And I'm a visual person, so I'm doing that video so people can see what goes in this. All right, let's do it together. Let's see what happened. Okay, let me push you back a bit so you can see my pot. Hang on tight. Gotta make sure you can see. Okay, now for the coconut milk, I had to boil a little bit with some cinnamon stick because I didn't want to use the raw coconut milk because I don't know what's gonna happen to my husband. He has a sensitive belly, so I try to avoid the raw because this is gonna be sweet, so he's gonna want to eat a lot of that. So just in case. Oh well, we'll see. All right, now. Let's pull our ingredient sheet. She said 2 cans of condensed milk. Now, condensed milk. She said 2 cans. So we'll do that. Okay. Let me grab a spatula. If I can find one. All right. There it is. All right. Okay. Let's do this. 2 cans of milk. Sweet milk. Okay. That's the first one. Now, guess what happened to the label on this? My husband washed it. So we wash everything that comes from the grocery store. He doesn't want to take any chances. So everything is washed. Oops. Okay. All right. So we got 2 cans of condensed milk. And I got a third one here just in case. And then she said 3 cans of evaporated milk. So we're using carnation. There's a love story between Haitian and carnation milk. We love carnation milk. If it's not carnation, Haitian have a problem. Nous remettons la carnation. We love our carnation milk. So she said 3 cans of that. Now what I'm going to do, since I boiled the the coconut milk, in order for me to measure 2 cans of that, I'm gonna use this as my measuring cup. Need to be creative over here. So 3 cans. All right. Perfect. That's number 2. Okay. Now, that's 2. But she said 3. Now I'm gonna put only 2 for now, because I don't want it to be too thick or too liquid. Okay. So because I don't want to use the gelatin thing in there. Trying to do it, you know. And then here, this is my coconut milk that I boiled. And she said 2 of that. Okay, this is already boiled. And you let it cool down first, okay? Let it cool down totally. Ooh. Because when I boiled it, I dropped a few cinnamon sticks in there. All right. Okay, now, she said 2, so far I put 1. And the fruit cocktail. So I'm not sure if I should drain it or not. So I figure I should, because there's liquid in there. And I think I saw somewhere where they say to drain it. So I'm gonna drain that. Okay. Doing everything in front of you guys, so you see what goes in that. So if we make a mistake, guess what? We're gonna make the mistake together today. All right. There it is. So 2 cans of that. I bought a 3rd can of pineapple because I love pineapple. So I add that there too. So I'll let it drain. Okay. All right. Add that in there. Yes. Okay. What I'm gonna do also here is to add some yogurt to this. Again, I'm trying to get that thickness. And of course, I don't think there's any wrong or right way to do this as long as you know the basic steps. And I'm gonna add my pineapple. Love pineapple. I'm gonna add that in there too. Okay, now vanilla extract. They said vanilla extract. We don't know how much, so we're gonna go slow. I'm gonna start with 1/2 teaspoon of that. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, essence de vanille. Okay, now grab your notebook, get some French word down, and I also like to add almond extract. I'm gonna do that too. You know, that's it. Woo, smells so good. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Now, there's one thing she did not say to put in there, okay? She did not say to put any alcohol in this. Okay? She did not say such a thing. But knowing us, there's no way we're not gonna have alcohol in this baby. That's no way. I think it will be a sin not to put any alcohol in this. That would be a sin. So, since we don't want to be sinning, here's what we have here. This is called rum barbacoa. This is a Haitian rum. Okay? We're gonna put a few drop in this. I said a few drop now. See what I mean? Few drop. One drop. 2 drops. We'll see. We'll see what that do. All right. Smells so good. All right. Okay. I already add the salt to the coconut. So I'm gonna get some lemon zest. That's optional, but I like the flavor of that in there. Lemon zest. Okay. If you don't have that, no big deal. I also like to add some nutmeg. Alrighty. Now we're gonna taste this first to see how we're doing. And we only added 2 cans of the carnation here and 1 can of the coconut milk. So far, so good. So then I'm gonna have to follow the recipe for adding the gelatin, because I would like that to be a little bit thicker. I think that's the purpose of the gelatin. All right, so let me taste it real quick. See what happened. Lord have mercy. I think I need more alcohol in this. Let me put a few more drops. I said drops now. Be careful. 2 more drops. All right. Yes. Like it, like it, like it. Yes. And I'm gonna add 1 more cup of that coconut baby here. You know what? Yes. 1 more cup. Because I really love that coconut taste. This is what I have left. Guess what? That does not hurt. As I'm doing this, you have no idea what's going on in my mind right now. What I'm gonna do with this. All right. So, again, it tastes wonderful. All right. I would like it sweeter. I would like it sweeter. So I'm adding my 3rd can of condensed milk. And this has to go into the fridge for a few hours before you serve that. Okay? And if you were to add more fruit, that would not hurt either, I think. Okay? All right. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm being stingy with my rum here because it's almost gone. I don't want it to finish. And I also will add some coconut flakes to it, you know, when I'm serving it. So that's it. I have a fresh pineapple in the fridge. I'm gonna chop that up and add to this. Okay, so that one is going into the fridge, and then after a couple of hours, we'll eat that, okay? That's our cool dessert for today. All right, hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed watching me making this. So again, thank you to Miss Renee for the basic ingredients. All right, guys, I wanted to show you what the Blan Manje looks like after maybe like 2 hours. See? This is a very nice and thick consistency with no gelatin. So you don't even need to add anything. I did not add that. I wanted to see what was gonna happen. So this is it. All right, you don't need the gelatin. So the only difference in this recipe that I noticed is that instead of the 3 cans of the carnation milk, I put 2, and then instead of the 2 condensed sweet milk, I put 3. So again, no gelatin needed at this time. Okay, at this point here. Right, just wanted to show you, to give you that update. Now it's time to enjoy it now. Right, let's go. Let's give it a test. There it is. Lord have mercy. All right. I have to warn you now. This is very addictive. Now, if you have a weakness for good stuff, deliciousness, if that's your weakness, I would recommend that you stay away from this. Because this is a joke right there. You know? Lord have mercy. This is no this is no joke. This is no joke. We need to be careful with this.
Thank you, sis.
You are welcome. I'm telling you. Guys, go ahead and make this. Add some rum in it, okay? If you drink alcohol. This is so good. This is good. Go give it a try, okay? And let me know how you like it. Bye-bye.